Hello. So you've just gotten an EqualVote email address, and for a lot of people, it makes sense to be able to use that email address from their personal account so they don't just switch back and forth constantly. I've set this up with a number of email addresses, and it's painful figuring it out every single time, so I'm going to make a video showing you how that currently works using Gmail. So we're going to do this in two steps. First, we're going to make sure that email sent to your EqualVote account also gets forwarded to your personal. And then the second step, we're going to set up your personal account so that it can send email as your EqualVote address. So we're going to do the forwarding first, since that's the easier one. So I'm in the my EqualVote email right now, and I'm going to click Settings, see all settings in the top right. Then I'm going to click Forwarding and pop IMAP. And then I'm going to click Add Forwarding Address. I'll go ahead and type my personal email. And it's going to do some Google two-factor authentication stuff. Before it can complete, it needs to actually send a confirmation email to your personal. So I believe we need to click this. Confirmation has been sent to your personal. All right. And now I'm in my personal email account, and I'll see I have just received this verification link. I'm going to click the verification link, and then forwarding is complete. I just hit confirm here. And then if I jump back into my EqualVote email and refresh the page, I'll see that, I need to click this button to actually say I want to forward, punch in my personal again. So we'll go ahead and move on to step 2, which is figuring out how to, from my personal account, send email as my EqualVote account. So I'm in my personal account. I'm going to click Settings, see all settings, and then we're going to go to Accounts and Import. And I've got a bunch of email accounts, and I'm going to click Add Another Email Address. Then under here, we're going to say we want to add our EqualVote account. And then here's the kicker. So these defaults are fine, and you can put a password here. I've just added a dummy password. And when I click Add Account, I get this authentication error. So I just did a dummy password, but you'll find that even if you do your actual EqualVote password, you're still going to get this bad credentials error. So how do you fix this? We're going to go back to our EqualVote email account. We're going to click Manage Your Google account. We're going to go to Security and Sign In, and we're going to make sure that two-step verification is on. And after you have it on, you can click into that. Doing my two-factor stuff. I'm going to scroll down, and you'll see app passwords here on the bottom. So in this window we saw earlier, it's not actually asking for your email account password. It's asking for a password that was set up specifically for this connection, this app password. Very confusing. So I'm going to click into app passwords. I'm going to create an app for that's my personal email address. Create. And that's the password that it actually expects in this window. So go back to that window. It doesn't let you paste in here. I mean, now that should work. Yay. Now we're getting a confirmation sent to your EqualVote email. And that's going to look like this. Confirm. Let's try the whole flow. So I'm going to pretend I'm somebody trying to reach out to your EqualVote email address. So I'm just going to call this test 5. Send. And then after a minute, I do see that in my personal. So this was sent to arnd_equal.vote, even though it's my personal. And then when I reply, you can see it already shows arnd_equal.vote. And if it doesn't show that, you can actually select which email account it's sending from. So by default, it should be the one it was sent to, but you can select it. And then I can say hi back, and that should work just fine. There it is from our end. So that's how the system works. And I realized that I have different signatures set up here. So you'll need to do that signature step from your personal email as well as from your Equal email to make sure that those match up. Hopefully this helps.